Mathieu Billecart, and I'm the 7th generation of the Billecart family to have the privilege to lead Champagne Billecart-Salmon. Billecart-Salmon is a long history. We were founded in 1818 when my great-great-great-great-grandparents founded it, so Nicolas François Billecart and Elizabeth Salmon. And for the last 207 years, we've managed to remain family-owned, family-run, right in the heart of the Premier and Grand Cru in Champagne. What makes Billecart-Salmon special? Well, it's grounded in exceptional farming, exceptional winemaking, long aging on lees, and of course, it's delicious. Our savoir-faire is expressed into 4 types of cuvées. So we have traditional blend, rosés, blanc de blanc, and sous-bois. If you take the traditional blend savoir-faire, this is a accumulation of all the expertise and all the blending experience of the house, which tends to favor a more classic cut of champagne. Rosé, other than the color, it's all about the yellow fruit and the citrus. Blanc de blanc, where we are particularly well known also, is we only work in Grand Cru, very dry wine, very long expression of the wine. And then sous-bois, the favorite for the holiday seasons. This is more about the more smoky aromas and yellow fruits. This is the one that's crafted in oak barrels with a particularly long aging that gives this additional layer of complexity. We are very much an international brand, however, in many ways we're very local. We are farmers. We are farmers that serve an international elite of food and wine lovers. That's why I spent a lot of my time at the estate, but I also spend a lot of time in these beautiful Maybourne properties, because it's important that we know how you like to have a good time. The Maybourne properties have a special home feeling. Each of the properties also have individual personality, yet they have a common core values of trying to please their clients with the very best quality, the best teams too, and really wanting to push the boat out on creating exceptional experiences.
My name is Marco Laccarino. I'm the head of wine at the Emory at the Berkeley Hotel here in London. Billecart-Salmon stands out from the other champagne for a lot of reasons. One is producing such a great champagne, from their reserve no vintage to their prestige cuvée. There's always a craftsmanship behind it. And also the feeling they small. I've just been recently there. They have a small clos called Clos Saint-Hilaire, which is an enclosed vineyard, and it's just beautiful. And you can feel the sense of craftsmanship within their champagne. There are few misconceptions about champagne. I think the first one is that people love to drink champagne in a flute. But actually here at the ABC kitchen and throughout the hotel, we're serving champagne in this lovely champagne glass, which is actually larger than a normal flute. It's because you can retain the aromas and you can feel the bubbles much better than a flute. And then probably the other misconception is that champagne can be only for celebration. It's not true at all. Champagne can be enjoyed throughout the whole meal, from the starter with the crudité with some blanc de blanc, throughout the meal with the sous-bois with some hearty flavors, and then finish with the vintage champagne.
So that's just Savoy cabbage, just cooked down with a dulse butter. And then we've got this amazing John Dory, which is lion caught. It's brought in from the south coast every day for us. We've got these day boat fishermen. They text us in the evening on their availability, what they have. And sometimes we'll tweak the menu depending on what they can bring in, so we always have like the most amazing fresh fish. My name's Ben Boeynaems, I'm the executive chef at ABC Kitchens. So this is the roasted South Coast John Dory with maitake mushroom, and there's like a buttered, a dulse buttered hispy cabbage, and then we have a lapsang souchong broth. I'd pair Billecart-Salmon La Sous-Bois with this dish. It's a very light, elegant dish, but it also has a little bit of richness to it. There's the buttery, dulse butter which coats the cabbage, and I think the bubbles in the champagne will really cut through and enhance the flavour. And I think it also pairs quite well with the smokiness of the lapsang which we have in the broth. I think when it comes to pairing anything, especially champagne and food, it's about ensuring that it's harmonious and that nothing is really overtaking and that everything complements each other. So It's about creating a product where people stop the conversation and they'll just take a second to acknowledge the champagne or acknowledge the food, but nothing would overpower each other, and it works together harmoniously.
Ultimately, both the Maybourne properties and Champagne Billecart-Salmon serve an international elite of food and wine lovers. So in many ways our friendship is grounded in a similar ambition to be the very best in what we do.